In today's show, we're going to be discussing the Bitcoin price now targeting $20,000 with XRP getting ready to explode, says crypto analyst Crypto Michael. We're going to be taking a look at his latest predictions, which shares here the 2016 period and now are still comparable, in which targeting 17,000 to 20,000 prior to the halving is realistic. We'll be discussing this in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at what crypto analyst Josh Rager has to share regarding the future of the Bitcoin price and where we're headed from here. And we'll also be taking a look at what CryptoGainz has to share regarding the XRP price action. We'll be discussing all this and so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And to celebrate the launch of our podcast, our sponsor, CMDX, the fastest growing health rewards cryptocurrency in the world, is giving away $25 worth of CMDX tokens absolutely free. For full details, click the link right below this video in the description. Welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into this $20,000 Bitcoin price action prediction. We're also going to be talking about the XRP price action and why some believe it is ready to explode. Let's get right into it. A pair of crypto analysts are feeling bullish on two of the leading cryptocurrencies. Crypto Michael tells his 43,000 followers on Twitter that several key Bitcoin metrics are looking solid after Friday's big epic rally where Bitcoin recently jumped 42% in as little as 12 hours. And here's what Crypto Michael had to share on Twitter regarding the Bitcoin price action. He said, the 100-day moving average test completed and held similar to the beginning of 2016. We're back above the 200-day moving average and EMA, important indicators, and the holding trend line as well. The 2016 period and now are still comparable, in which targeting $17,000 to $20,000 prior to the halving is realistic. And this is the graph he went along to share with it. I made sure to include this in the show notes below this video in the description for you to check it out for yourself. And here's some of the replies to that prediction. Crypto Ruben wrote, that would be nice, alt season after that all-time high. And then someone wrote, dump time. It's Frank wrote, a new all-time high after the halving, right? And he responded, yes. Then David Choi wrote, we don't want to create too big CME futures gap over the weekend, do we? Knowing in the past, every time we've had a CME futures gap, it's gone back and closed it. We saw that Bitcoin rise to 14,000 almost earlier this year and then go all the way back down to 7,000 to close those gaps. So you make a great point, David. And Kumar wrote, keep up the good work. Thank you. Let's get back to the story. So analyst Josh Rager is preaching caution to his 59,000 followers, saying Bitcoin will dip to $9,000 and continue correcting after its big spike. He wrote on Twitter, this is something that I'm not really panicked about because really what it's doing is it's ranging after moving up 40% in a day. So it's totally natural to correct a little bit. So as Bitcoin currently corrects right here, nothing really to worry about. He also wrote, if we take the Fibonacci, which acts as typical percentage of pullbacks, we can see that from the top to bottom, the price could potentially bounce at $8,821. It would wick down to as low as $8,400. I really don't want to see that though. Really what I want to see is that price stays above $8,800. And if we take a look at the current price action, Bitcoin's at $9,276. Right before hitting the record button, Bitcoin shot up to about the $9,600 level and then immediately dropped back down $300 to where it's currently trading at. Ethereum is trading at $179, down 1.54%. XRP is up. We're going to be getting into some of those XRP price predictions, but right now it's trading at just over 29 cents, up 0.34% for the day. BNB coin is up 1.91%, trading at $19. Miss Litecoin is down 0.4%, trading at $56. Overall, I agree with what Josh Rager had to share from the aspect that after seeing a large pump that we haven't seen in years, 42% in as little as 12 hours, I think it's perfectly normal for the price to go back down and consolidate and to grow back from here, but we'll see. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin right now? Let me know in the comments right down below. Meanwhile, CryptoGainz tells his crew of 34,000 followers that he thinks XRP is a powdered key that's ready to burst. The analyst is looking for XRP to play catch up with Bitcoin and the rest of the market ahead of Ripple's Swell conference in Singapore next month. And I covered this story about a week or two ago that historically the past two Swell events for Ripple/XRP, the price skyrocketed, and this may potentially happen once again. And taking a look at CryptoGainz' tweet, he wrote, XRP is a powdered keg here. When it pops, it's going to heaven. And he included this chart, which I'll be sure to include in the show notes below this video in the description for you to check it out for yourself. And as you can see here, you can see where the momentum is starting to collect is where we're currently at right before this massive event. Now here's the video entitled Ripple XRP Ready to Swell 220% in the next 3 weeks. I highly suggest watching this and you'll better understand the impact this annual event has on the Ripple XRP price. So I went ahead and included this video resource right below this video in the description for you to check it out for yourself, especially if you're not familiar with the Swell event, because this is extremely bullish news for XRP. We've seen gains as high as 220% as a result of the buildup from this event. And taking a look at Josh Rager's tweet, he wrote, here's a new video on how and why the Bitcoin price had a blast off this week. He included a video, which I'll be sure to include in the show notes below this video in the description. Also, just yesterday, I did an episode dedicated to 3 reasons why the Bitcoin price surged the way it did, 42%. One of those reasons I'll give you right off the top, and that was the president of China publicly embracing blockchain technology. And as you know, the Chinese control a big majority of the Bitcoin market, considering there's over 1 billion people living in China. So there is a lot of power there. So we also talked about Anthony Pompliano, some of his recent tweets comparing this to the space race. This is the space race of our ages. You know what I mean? Whoever's going to develop this technology is going to advance much faster than the other parts of the world, and some countries may get left behind. So that was a very interesting episode. So if you missed it, make sure to check it out because it was really good. However, on the other side of that coin, Alex Kruger says there's little evidence to show that China's President Xi Jinping recently show of support for blockchain technology triggered to Bitcoin buys in China. So he presented some different evidence. Instead, he thinks the big news from President Xi lifted sentiment among crypto traders outside of China who are already in the market. He shared China's news-driven does not equal Chinese-driven. 2 most likely sequences. Number 1, Xi endorses blockchain. And number 2, many in China associate blockchain with Bitcoin. Some buy, others buy more. And number 3, speculators speculate on that and front run it, or speculators use news to drive the price. Alex wrote on Twitter, interest in Bitcoin in China has barely edged up. The chart shows Baidu searches for Bitcoin, which FYI is the Google of China. Bitcoin blue versus blockchain in the red looks very conclusive to me, particularly so given the price spike. And as you can see right here in this chart, also included this in the show notes below the video in the description for you to check it out. The current cryptocurrency market cap is 246 billion with almost 100 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current Bitcoin dominance is 68.4%. And taking a look at the top 50 losers for the day, we have WIX down 52%. We have MEDX down 26%. We have COSM down 36%. DTX down 44%. LGO down 27%. We have CLN down 31%. HBZ down 29%. 3DC down 43%, SEN down 34%, and 42 down 38%. Yes, apparently there is a crypto entitled the number 4 and 2, and it's down 38%. And now taking a look at the top 50 gainers, we got DGB, which is Digibyte, up 56%, trading at 0.0085. We have SBD up 65%. That's Steam dollars. We have SF4 up 80%, trading at 2.3 cents. We have IHF up 32%, trading at 4.6 cents. We have SRN up 28%, IHF up 32%. We have gas up 38%. We have JOB up 77%. And as you can see, there are plenty of altcoins in the deep forest green, and personally, I love to see that. Is alt season right around the corner? When are we going to get a true, genuine alt season like we experienced towards the end of 2017? That may be just around the corner. Some say that will happen after the Bitcoin halving. And taking a look over at the BitMEX margins, we can see the bears are currently in control with 115 million in superiority, with shorts leading the way, 51.46% versus 48.54% longs. Are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin right now? Let me know in the comments right down below. And don't forget to follow us over on Twitter and check out the podcast blog over at CryptoNewsYes.com. We publish every episode from the show here, so you can actually watch the video itself, or you could download the audio if you're more interested in downloading the MP3 and maybe listening to it on your way to work or something of that nature. Again, the podcast blog is CryptoNewsYes.com, and it's updated with the latest episode each and every day. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news as we take this rocket ship to the moon, infinity, and beyond. Who's rolling with me? Drop me a comment right down below. And before I go, I want to give a special thanks to our sponsor, CMDX, the fastest growing health rewards cryptocurrency in the world. To celebrate the launch of our podcast, they're giving away $25 worth of CMDX tokens absolutely free. For full details, click the link right below this video in the description and claim your free cryptocurrency. I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.